Hey guys, so this is a video, that I've been thinking about making for the longest time, probably since before I made my last video, well over a year ago. But basically, this is just to say the end. I've been inconsistent, and to say that I'm inconsistent is the biggest understatement of the century, because with every video that I released, like all of my latest videos, by the way, all of them are over a year old, I would say like I'm gonna start being more consistent, and then I just fall off the face of the earth for, another year, a few months, whatever it is. That being said, this is a definitive end to my channel, unless for some reason I'm obsessed with Lego in the future and like all I want to do is record videos for it. But for now, this is the end. I won't be uploading in many years, for many years to come, just because I don't find that same joy that I used to way back in the day. So I'm just going to be giving you a summary of kind of what happened to like all my Lego. And after that, I'll say my final goodbyes. So first we have to start off with my main shelf. This is the shelf that all of my Lego used to sit on. Like, it would be on top of here, that shelf, that shelf. That shelf used to have Hogwarts. That had like a bunch of like Ninjago vehicles and like Star Wars vehicles. And that, I guess it was just random stuff. I remember Mario being down on that bottom shelf. But as you can see, it's no longer a Lego shelf, not really, bar the 6 cars that I have on there, which I'm huge into cars now. And Speed Champions is a nice, cheaper way to, indulge in Legos without necessarily, spending all my money on it. Now I've just got shoes, hoodies, part of my car for whatever reason. And it's just not really like a Lego shelf anymore, it's more of just like a practical shelf. Here I still have all of this stuff because genuinely I do not know where else I could put this. I mean, I'm not going to take apart that. I'm going to move, like when I move houses to start my own house in the future, I'm going to move that, like drive it real carefully over to my new place. Maybe I'll deconstruct it for the trip, but everything here is probably going to stay here for the most part, except maybe some like bigger Star Wars vehicles. But like, for example, we have right here, this is the ATTE. I'm pretty sure this is the 2013 one. And this is my longest standing Star Wars set. And that is the Turbo Tank. And if you guys are longtime fans of my channel, which I can't imagine too many people are fans, but maybe there might be one or two. No walker, because I turned that ATRT, like I made it custom, and then I turned it into a project. It's probably here somewhere, yeah. I made it like a Coruscant, my God, I'm forgetting the name. ATRT. So yeah, basically, what kind of finally prompted me to make this video was just the fact that I was watching my old stuff, and honestly, I got really nostalgic, and it's bittersweet, But, yeah, so all of this stuff is good. Probably gonna stay like that. I remember making this a while back. There's my, like, medieval army, which I have nowhere to put now. Castles, which, it's still cool. I find castle really cool, so if they make a nice castle set, I'm definitely gonna buy it. If not day one, then, like, down the line. But so far, they made a medieval village, which is just kind of expensive for what it is, Tons and tons of Harry Potter stuff. One thing I'd probably take apart in this shelf is probably, like from Star Wars, is this thing. But it feels like I just built it not too long ago, so I really don't want to take that apart. And it looks so nice. Like, that ship is so nice. Probably one of the best things out of the Obi-Wan show. Got some pirates, some Harry Potter stuff over here. Indiana Jones for whatever reason. Just smaller stuff. My extra parts cup. you know. And down here, my Star Wars stuff. I remember getting that Phantom for my birthday back before, you know, Thrawn was highly sought after. So that set was like $60 on Amazon because it was retired at that point. Maybe the worst gift with purchase of all time just because of how flimsy. Nah, it's not the worst, but super flimsy gift with purchase. Luke's land speeders, one of which I got from my cousin, one of which my dad bought for me. Just all of this cool stuff. This, my first and I think my only microfighter ever. Good times. I mean, that's it for this shelf though. And I just forgot, but next to this shelf I still have my parts bins, which honestly I don't know what I'm gonna do with. The problem with these things is, right here if you can see, there's a lot of openings for dust. So, I mean, hopefully they don't get dusty, but they probably will. And, I mean, I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep them organized because there's no point in taking them all out. And those bins were, for some reason, $40 off of Amazon back in the day, I remember. So, not going to get rid of them quite yet. As you can see, I've got a few sets still standing. This one's probably next on the chopping block to get taken apart. The Ninjago sets I'll probably take apart just because, like, you know, it attracts a lot of attention. Like, I'll put it in bags, build it again when I'm older, when I can enjoy it more and have my own space to display it. Lots of stuff here. This is my original bin of Legos with, yeah, my original bin of Legos from before I moved to this house. And that's one of the only bins I have left. I sold off a bunch of other bins, like the extra pieces that I got in that haul that I got the dropship in ATOT. Quick little thing that I just noticed, the fighter tank. Kind of an awful set, but came with good figures. Some Hogwarts pieces still, Halo. Lots of gift with purchases. 2 501st battle packs still sealed. Man, that's cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to open them, or maybe I'm going to sell them down the line. I bought them as kind of a whatever, you know, if they don't really go up in value significantly, I'll keep them, add them to the army, you know, but if they do, you know, I'll sell them, have a little money to put back into the hobby. Here is this set, which I found at a flea market for $15, and I accidentally handed the guy $30 and did not realize that until, oh, I'm not going back in now. Did not realize that until I had already left. We got my clone army here. Man, I really want to fill this out with those new figures from the new battle pack, but that's probably not going to happen for a long time. We got some more bins and sets and stuff. We open this. We've got the El Dorado Fortress. I almost called this Barracuda Bay. We've got this cool set, which I'm happy to own. Don't have the space to build it. Probably not going to build it for a while. Yeah, but I love the Black Falcons. This is a really cool set. So that's pretty cool. You can just imagine. This thing is apparently taller than the Lion Knights Fortress, so that's going to look amazing. We got the gunship, not the gunship, the Venator that I never opened. Kind of forgot I had it. This box on the bottom with all my manuals and some extra pieces. The Lion Knights box, and all of these boxes except the Venator, the castle, like El Dorado Fortress, Lion Knights Castle, and that box all have sets that I like took apart and put into bags. And then in the Lion Knights Castle, it came with this white box, and I put so many just deconstructed sets into there. You can see a few things over there. Yeah. That's kind of the state of my collection right now. So honestly, at this point, that is the state of my collection, the state of my YouTube channel. I mean, this is why I'm doing this, because there will be no new videos for the foreseeable future. It could be forever, who knows? Maybe I'll never have that same, you know, joy and enthusiasm for making videos as I used to back in the day. But I also will say that part of that comes down to Lego itself and the prices. Because I'll walk into the Lego store. I don't do it that infrequently. I'll walk in, I'll look at the Star Wars sets. All of them look cool, by the way. Like, the sets coming out now, beautiful sets. But they'll just be stupid expensive. And I'll just lose interest as soon as I see the price. Because it'll be like a 300-piece set for like $50 to $70. And I'll be like, there's no point in even getting this. I can't even remember the last time I got a Star Wars set. It might be that Dark Trooper Battle Pack that I got at the flea market for, that I overpaid for. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. I just want to say, thank you to everybody watching, and any maybe even fans if I ever had those. This is goodbye. Hopefully one day in the future I'll pick this up again and I'll do the same channel and everything. But for now, this is it. Thank you, everyone, and goodbye.